Good evening, everyone. I'm Cedric. Tonight, my friends and I are going to present a case study on BIM implemented project in Hong Kong. This is our presentation outline. First of all, I will give you a brief introduction of the project, followed by the scope and application of BIM in the project, and then my friend Ricky will speak on the integration, coordination, and performance of BIM technology. Next, Daniel will talk about what can be learned from the case, and finally, the presentation will be summed up with a conclusion. First thing first, building information modeling is a set of software and tools assisting building professionals to design, monitor, complete, and maintain a construction project in a more efficient and a more effective way. I think neither one of you do not know what BIM is, so I do not waste our time to explain what it is again. Although it is a very good system, its use in Hong Kong is still very much limited. In recent years, Housing Authority requires construction projects to integrate with BIM, but only a few famous projects in the private sector could be selected within the Hong Kong territory. In this focus study, One Island East Commercial Centre is selected as our target building, and how it is integrated with BIM applications will be explained. One Island East is a building located in the Eastern District, which is used as a Grade A commercial centre developed and owned by Swire Properties, built by Government Construction Limited. Unlike any other commercial and office buildings in the Eastern District, One Island East is a 70-story Grade A commercial building located at North Point. It was the first commercial building designed and constructed by BIM in Hong Kong. This fascinating and advanced technology is a game changer to the construction industry, as it just greatly cut the time off, made it more efficient and faster to build. The coordination between builders' works and building service works was better as well. The main reason for adopting BIM technology, according to Swire Properties, was the comprehensive 3D geometric coordination offered by BIM. Everyone in the industry knows that there are lots of parties taking part in a construction project. From building design, structural design, quantity and cost estimation, building service works, and defects rectification parties are no exception. However, the coordination between these parties are always troublesome. In the old days, no BIM could be used in buildings. The engineers had to remove the works done to rectify the clashes between structural works, builders' works, and building service works. But with BIM, all the clashes and design conflicts between these parties could be easily demonstrated before the commencement of works. In this case, over 2,000 clashes were reported. The accuracy of the design was greatly improved, and therefore the time efficiency improved as well. There are other reasons for using BIM, for example, the digital taking off for the tender document, and the architect could present better to Swire with a 3D model. And of course, the outcome was good for waste saving as well. The slide here shows some of the important milestones of the project. You may see that it just took 7 months from the commencement day of the main contract to the concreting day of core wall on 16th floor. That means the BIM technology really helped to push the progress of the project. Time is always the most important element of a construction project, and thanks to BIM, it saved much time in this project. This mighty 70-story building project just took 3 years to complete, which was a huge step up to the construction industry in Hong Kong. The diagram on the screen shows the areas of BIM applications in One Island East. 3D means graphical design of the building, according to a handbook for construction planning and scheduling. The BIM for One Island East project was generated by Gary Technologies digital project software, so a comprehensive model can be better delivered to Swire. 4D means construction, sequencing, and project simulation with BIM model. During the tendering process, in selecting a main contractor responsible for all of the builder's works, all the contractors submitting their tenders are required to hand in a 3D BIM model with construction process simulation. Over 2,000 of clashes and conflicts were known before the commencement of works. And 5D refer to the cost estimating and electronic tendering. BIM model integrates design with quantity respectively. The estimator could easily check how much materials have to be used in that element. With that, the bill of quantity could be generated faster. And 60 refer to the overall project lifecycle information. After the issuance of occupation permit, a building have to face the power of time. With time passes by, the building ages. Building professionals have to regularly check and maintain the building in a safe and satisfying status. The as-built BIM model also help.
In the next session, I would like to talk about the application of BIM in One Island East. In the 3D models, the client Smart Properties has adopted the digital project software from the BIM consultants. It comprises of two functions, the product modeling and process modeling. It also allows the clash management, and also it integrates the various CAD drawings, for example, MEP drawings and structural drawings. Here we can see the clash was detected from the 3D models. And this is another example of clash management. In this case, Microsoft Project was used for project scheduling. The chief secret breakdown structure was built in the 3D models, and government can use the chief secret breakdown structure to handle and update the BIM model data. By using the BIM, the process of the project activity can easily be maintained by inputting the construction data into BIM models. Using the BIM can schedule the construction sequence, and the workflow clash can be avoided. From the figure, we can see that the workflow was planned and scheduled. For example, from formwork to concreting. Digital project was used in the automated costing for generating the bills of quantity and also the variation orders. The quantity was provided by the design team so that the BQ and VO can be generated quicker. So, smoother project cash flow can be achieved by quicker claims from the clients. The BQ and VO can be quickly generated by simply inputting the unit rate. We can see by simply inputting the unit rate, the BQ and VO can be quickly generated. It helps the tendering process to be smoother and faster. After the construction completion, the BIM model will be transferred to SWI again for the facilities management. The BIM model will be used in operation and management and also RMAA REST, for example, to schedule for the plant maintenance.
For integration and coordination of BIM, BIM kicks in at early stage, in which two programs from the same French company is used. The decision of adopting BIM is made after reaching schematic stage of design, in which in this project, all elements, including plumbing system, electrical system, are all used in BIM. Also, Microsoft Project and Primavera is both used in this project. The O chart of One Island is a bit different from an ordinary project in which the element of BIM is added into the O chart. For a traditional project, if CAD is used, CAD can only have a limited scope of work, so CAD cannot be added into the O chart. But for One Island East, there is a more important position for the BIM, and direct participation is achieved. So the O chart will include BIM this element. In the tendering stage, BIM is regarded as one of the key elements in determining the ability of contractors, in which multiple model was provided by the client to test the ability of contractors with aid from PolyU. Finally, Government Construction won the tender, and government was required to run and maintain the BIM model throughout the whole project. In the construction stage, the use of BIM enables the project manager to coordinate the working sequence more effectively. For example, the arrangement of subcontractors, Also, BIM can foresee what should be done next. For example, the movement of construction materials or the movement of labor can all be visualized in BIM. For the performance of BIM application, One Island East achieved a 24 months ahead project schedule, as well as a 20% saving of construction costs. Also, 150 class detection was made per week, and 254 meter cube materials are saved. Also, One Island East has achieved awards in an international level.
Talk about the benefit of using BIM. McGraw Hill Construction conducted a survey which is about the benefit of using BIM, which is selected by the construction company. The advantage of BIM is to reduce error, and cache deflection can prevent overlap of elements. The contractor can avoid making the mistake in the construction stage, and lot of manpower and materials can be saved in terms of time and money. It can also improve cooperation with owners and design firms. BIM model is more easier which compared with the traditional drawing. All parties are recommended to work together and share information with each other. Everyone can contribute on the development of the design. Can enhance the organizational image. It is a new tool and using BIM seems more professional. The image enhancement should clearly lead to more jobs. That means the economic benefit. Let's talk about the limitation and challenge of using BIM. According to NBS National BIM report, it mentions the most affected challenge and limitation why companies did not use BIM. The company and lack of in-house expertise, the reason related to the project size, kind demands, and no skillful manpower in the market. Second limitation is the demand of clients were not enough. Although the government is trying to use BIM in the public project, some clients did not have enough budget to use BIM, such as the A&A works. Some interviewers mentioned that there is not enough training in the market. That is same as Hong Kong. Only few degree program and courses such as Ivy have provided BIM subjects and lessons. And the cost is the most difficult reasons. BIM need to know a profit, and the cost of using BIM include the software training and time.
To further promote the use of BIM in the construction industry, our team have the following suggestions. The first one is the government leadership and support to the technology. The government has the responsibility in promoting new policy and technology, and BIM in construction industry is no exception either. The current situation is that there is only a few projects in Hong Kong integrated with BIM applications. In terms of public construction works, only the projects proposed by the Housing Authority requires the adoption of BIM. If the government can do more on promoting BIM, such as regulate not only the public housing works, but also the private residential projects, and the large-scale infrastructure project can be the key as well. The second one is the economic incentives. What can be the common target in this industry are the benefits and money. If the government can promote some economic incentives on the initial stage of using BIM technology, such as providing subsidiary to the contracted parties, the effectiveness could just be greatly raised. And the third one is to regulate the industry with just one common system. There are hundreds of software systems and tools in the world of BIM. This phenomenon will be one of the difficulties in implementing the use of BIM. As the system were not united, the cost of each party could be huge numbers. Lots of software have to be used, and the practitioners have to learn the technique of each system. The government departments, such as the Development Bureau, may set up some rules and regulations for the public construction project and act as a leading action to extend to the private sector. By and large, the benefits of using BIM are summarized as follows, including better collaboration between owners and designers, enhancing the image of the company, and the most vital one is it really reduces clashes and conflicts in the construction process. Of course, there are limitations of using BIM as well. Lack of in-house expert and clients' demand are the big problems because the use of BIM in Hong Kong is still very much limited. And because there is serious lack of training to the practitioners, the BIM integrated project would be very expensive as well. Hope those problems will be tackled in the future for better and healthier development of the construction industry. This is the end of our presentation. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you.